Hello, ESRs. It is back to school time, which means it is book fair time. Hopefully you are ready and excited. I wanted to share with you some of the materials that I use for book fairs, and if they are helpful for you, please feel free to use them. First, when I have a meeting with a school, I like to, if we are discussing having a book fair, I like to use this book fair information sheet. It's very simple, but it gives me all the basic information that I need to know to make our book fair successful. The school's or the organization's name, their address, who my contact is there. I want to know the number of students that they have, how many classrooms they have. And then here down towards the bottom, we go through more important details about the book fair. When are we going to set it up? When are we going to tear it down? How about the preview day? Are they having any special events such as conferences or grandparents' day or any other kind of fun event, maybe a concert? Will they have volunteers available to help? Have they done a book fair in the past? And if so, what are those sales? Those help me prepare. And then I like to give my schools, once we've scheduled the book fair, I like to give them a little booklet of materials to help make the book fair a success. And this year's theme that I'm using is Oceans of Possibilities. And so I put all my materials, I give them a hard copy that I put inside just a little, this is a little plastic notebook that I got, like at Walmart or Target. You can find them anywhere this time of year, and they're usually on sale right now. When you open it up, on the inside, I have our book fair agreement. This just makes it very cut and dry as to what the expectations are for myself and for the school, and it also shares information on our different programs, whether they want to choose the library building program, the fundraising program, or our combination. And then I have additional materials in here, just a little information sheet. Now I put mine in sheet protectors, that way everything stays nice and neat when it goes to the school. The librarians or the contact person can pull it out of there and make copies as needed. The first sheet just lets them know everything that is included in the folder here and some suggestions as to when it might be good to send home. Then I give them some tips to help make it successful. Things such as how to advertise, how to get volunteers, decorations if they so choose, teachers, their e-fair, considering having an event that goes with it. I give them a hard copy of a little blurb that they can put in all their newsletters home to parents. They can also print this if they wanted to send home as well. But it's also something, since I will send them that in an electronic form, that they can copy and paste and put in all their email blasts to parents. Then I like to include a parent letter that they can send home like 2 weeks before the book fair, so parents know that it is coming and why it is important. And then we have the actual flyer, which will go home about a week before the book fair. And we have the student wish list, because I found that the biggest advertising you can do for your event is excited children. And so having a student preview day where they can come in and make their wish list and take their wish list home to the parent will guarantee you a much more successful book fair. But teachers are extra special too, so we want to do teacher wish lists. And each school does their wish list differently. Some schools may have a sheet like this that each teacher fills out, and then they hang them around the walls, and then they'll check off once the teachers have those books purchased. That is one option that you can do. Other schools like to do kind of the cardboard science fair background, where they have little envelopes with each teacher's name on it. If so, these are great that they can print off and put on those little envelopes, write the teacher's name on it, and then inside the envelope, they can use these little individual slips for each teacher to write their name and each book that they're interested in. And then when parents are purchasing, they just pull those out, find the book, and bring it to checkout to purchase that. Now, each school does their teacher wish list differently. You may find that your school likes to have bins for each teacher, in which case these labels work wonderful for that. Just have the school print these out. They can put one on each of the bins for the teachers with their name and their grade or class. And then the teachers will walk through the book fair and grab the books that they are most wanting for their classroom. They will put them in the bin, and then as parents are shopping, they will pull the books from the bin and purchase them at checkout. Now, in the book fair materials that I have included, I've included number signs for each table. I like to put these on each of the tables because as the kids are going around and making their wish list, they can say, "Oh, you can find the paper airplane book on table 1." So, should their family come back to the book fair without them, their family can quickly say, "Oh, well, I was going to get the paper airplane book for Johnny, so I am going to go to table 1." And then they can easily find the books that they are looking for. It makes it quick and easy and simple for the parents. Oftentimes, book fairs tend to be scheduled during conferences, and so depending on how your school runs their conferences, it may be parent only or it may be parent and student who attend the conferences. If it is just the parents, they will want to stop in the book fair, but we do want to make the shopping super easy for them. Now, I tend to organize my book fairs in order of themes, so I'll have fiction and science and math and early readers and phonics and things arranged like that. So I like to have signs. It's just something visual to help students and parents locate things within the book fair. And so those signs are also included in the file. These are just some of the materials that I use to help make my book fairs super easy for me as well as for the school. I'd love to hear all the tips and tricks and ideas that you guys have and things that you use to make your book fairs a success. If any of these materials are helpful for you, please feel free to use them. Happy book fair season!